Hello and welcome back to Guild Wars 2. I kind of wanted to just do a big recap video on where I'm at with Guild Wars 2 right now. I'm 225 hours in, which seems incredible to me. And I want to talk about where I'm at with each of the different modes, where I'm going, and how things are going there. I have been playing around with crafting a little bit, and I got my Necromancer to 80 just from mainly I got him to around 20 or 30, and then kind of just crafted from there, and it actually worked really well. I really wanted a character that I could refine bloodstone bricks with because I had an overpouring of bloodstone in my inventory, and it cost me a probably about 6 gold to get all the stuff that I needed towards the end there that I could have gone and gathered myself. I just got lazy. It is one of my vices, and I'm really satisfied with how the crafting works. I've got a video in the works for crafting, but I really enjoyed that, and getting my Necromancer up there to 80 was really fun, being able to have him as an option at 80 as well to play around with. I do still have to learn a lot of how he plays because I didn't really level him playing him out in the field. And I'm playing around with Scourge is the elite spec that I chose for him. Though, of course, I can get the others later. I have to unlock the rest of Scourge as well, but really enjoying that. Leveled up my Guardian quite a bit and leveled up my Ranger quite a bit, and I'm enjoying both of those as well. I really can't wait to have them all at 80 to be able to play around with. I have put some more time into PvP, and I still really like it so far. PvP's pretty fun. I haven't ranked up very much, but I've ranked up a little bit. And I've put a lot more time into World v World, and I'm really enjoying my time there. I think that where World v World is really shining for me is just in the small engagements. And it's kind of funny because in my video, not even a week ago, I guess, is when I recorded that video. The big engagements were the things that I enjoyed the most, but a lot of the small engagements have been really fun lately. And I like that I kind of get both, in World v World. I think it's a pretty fun mode. I also wanted to touch on not just where I'm at with the modes, but also where we're at with the game. And PvE it's going. I'm getting there. I'm a good little clip into Living World Season 2 now. There'll be a video for it when I'm done with Season 2, of course. And I'm still really having fun. Guild Wars 2 continues to be great at 80 with all this different stuff to do. I have fractals that I'm doing. I have, like I said earlier, crafting that I'm doing. I really want to be able to get to strikes and raids, but I feel like I should do the story as it goes. I have so many masteries to do. I've been doing a little bit of achievements. I got my Return to Dry Top achievement already, and that was really fun and really satisfying, honestly. And I'm just really having a good time still. 225 hours in, I thought that I might be burning out on Guild Wars 2, but it is completely the opposite for me. I am holding strong. I am loving my time with Guild Wars 2, and I just can't wait to play more. I have it pulled up while I'm recording this and just forcing myself to just focus on recording this instead of playing it. I wanted to talk again about where we're at with the channel as well. Guild Wars 2 is taking over the channel in a kind of a way, much like Trails did when I was working my way through the Trails series. Obviously, it's not the only stuff we're making, and it won't be. Please don't worry about that if you're not somebody that enjoys Guild Wars 2. But I do have a lot of stuff I want to cover on here. I want to do a follow-up video on stuff like World v World. I want to do a follow-up video on PvP. I've got that video on fractals planned. I've got that video on crafting planned. There's a lot to come in Guild Wars 2, and especially all the story stuff. I want to do a review on each of the Living World seasons, on each of the expansions. I'm really excited to get into all that. But I wanted to highlight a couple things, too, because I've noticed some things in the comments. People that are a little upset because my build isn't perfect, or a little upset because I don't always focus on getting one thing done. That's just the way I play. You can be as upset as you want. That's okay. I understand why you're upset. But I'm just going to play the way I'm going to play. I'm going to focus on the things that I care about. And don't get me wrong, I'm not just going to be a detriment to the team. I am going to learn my classes. I am going to make sure that my builds are decent, right? But I'm not worried about getting top DPS out of the build. I'm going to play what I find fun, and I'm going to get the best gear that I can get, run exotics, and work towards Ascended and Legendary, of course. I've got a couple of Ascended pieces on each of my 80s. but I'm not going to just kill myself trying to get legendary gear right now when I still have so much of the game I want to do. I don't want to burn out. And so please don't misunderstand me. I'm not going to like purposefully bring a bad build to a fractal, and I'm not going to run around in World v World with a mostly unfinished build, but I am going to play what I find fun and not always what is meta or ideal. And so just please keep that in mind. And also, I'm still learning. So if I say something and it's wrong, please don't think that my intention is to lie to people. Like I've seen a couple comments that do. Please understand that it's just that I honestly don't know any better right now, and that I will update things as we go. Already, I am excited to talk about the new player experience where masteries are already unlocked, which has changed from my "So I hit level 80" video. And already I'm excited to talk about how much better it is with a swiftness build in World v World, even with the mount. There's so many little things that I'm excited for the follow-up videos on. I want to do a video on each of the classes and probably each of the specs, the elite specs, when I get those unlocked. And there's just a lot more Guild Wars content to come. Hopefully, you'll all stick with me for it. And if you have any specific videos that you would like to see, please let me know. But what I'm most excited for right now is the expansions, getting into those stories, getting into those zones, finishing off Corteria. I've got a pretty good little amount of completion on my main. I'm at 66% map completion, which I think is pretty solid for the scattershot way that I'm playing this game. But I've also got pretty decent map completion on a couple other characters. I've got 18 on both my Ranger and my Guardian, and then I've got 14 on my Necromancer. I'm really enjoying this game. I want to level up my PvP rank. I want to level up my World v World rank. They haven't come up much since those two videos, and I feel like that's a personal failing that I haven't got those built up the way that I should have. But on the whole, this game just continues to be great, and I'm looking forward to so much more. I'm excited for the next expansion coming. I'm excited for the balance changes. I'm excited for events. There's so much more to do in this game. I haven't even touched like 3/4 of the content, and I've been playing for 225 hours. And again, this is a game that you could play for free. It boggles my mind the way that this game just continues to be good on a consumer level, good on a gameplay level, good on a story level, good on a music level. It's just got so much to offer, and it continues to wow me. I can't believe how good Guild Wars 2 is, and I can't believe how much time I spent not playing it that I could have been playing it. I'm so sorry to all those people that recommended Guild Wars 2 to me over the years that I just never tried it. But again, if you're somebody that is going, hey, because I've got a couple comments that are pretty harsh over the way I'm playing, please just understand that this is the way I like to play this game, and I'm having a great time with it. But I've also had a huge outpouring of support of people going like, hey, I'm glad you're having a good time. You do you, work your way through it, play at your pace. And that's exactly what I plan to do. I've had a lot of people give me miniatures and dies and stuff like that. And again, the community in this game is incredible. And I think that even in like World v World, where I'd mentioned that, sometimes people can get really negative, those people just care, right? They just really want their server to win, and I can't blame them for that. So even when the community is being a little bit more negative, it's just because they really do care. And at the end of the day, I haven't found anybody that's been like, hey, uninstall, which you find in a lot of games online. So yeah, I'm enamored is the word. I'm in love, and I'm going to keep playing this game for sure. So please, stick with me, because I've got a lot of stuff I want to do in this game. And there's probably going to be some weird videos that come out, because you know me, I make weird stuff when I'm really digging something. But until next time, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. And remember to always enjoy the full spectrum the Guild Wars 2 has to offer.